Yeah, what up? It's your boy Exotic Kicks. Everyone calls me Kicks. Back with some more free time. So, you know, just wanted to talk to you guys. It's been a minute since I checked back in. And, let you guys know some of the things I picked up and some of my thoughts and opinions on holiday releases. And recently I just had a conversation with a coworker and he wanted to know why I don't use the term sneakerhead. And so in this vid, I want to take a minute and kind of get caught back up with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Hopefully this will be the start of updating my channel, and I'll just get right into it. Reason why I don't like the name sneakerhead, I think it's used too loosely. I prefer to be called a sneaker enthusiast because I'm enthusiastic about sneakers. I like sneakers. I don't bow to one particular brand. I like all brands, all makes, all models. For instance, one day you might catch me in a pair of Katie Lifestyles. Next day you could catch me in a pair of foams. I may have some Ewings on, Air Max, New Balances, Up Temples. I mean, it's a variety. And that goes from wearing, Louis Vuitton to Gucci flats to pretty much anything. I like sneakers. I think we emphasize sneakerhead too much, and it's emphasized because we actually don't have a dedicated term for it. What makes a collection? Well, you could have someone with 10 pairs in their collection, and you could have someone like myself upwards of 1,000 pairs in their collection. I don't feel me having a lot of sneakers means my collection is necessarily better. I don't think you could really judge someone's collection. I watch a lot of Complex. I love what they do, showing the celebrity sneakers collections, Khaled, Lil Wayne, Macklemore, his collection is dope. But someone that has that financial stability could afford to have those many sneakers. Now, you take somebody that's local, you take a Jumpman Bostic, whose collection is probably the best curated collection I've ever seen in my adult life, my whole life, I could say. And I think his collection could rival theirs. And there's a big financial difference. So I think you should, when you're collecting, collect what you like. And remember, you're collecting your shoes to one day wear them. I have a lot of shoes, and I get grief from this at home. I have a lot of shoes that I have not worn yet. It's not just because I'm a hoarder or I just don't want to wear them. When you have so many shoes and you work, and I work in a setting that I wear dress slacks and suits and blazers, you can't wear a lot of Jordans and foams with them. On a dress down day, I may get away with a Prada or a lifestyle shoe, but it's not too many of those days. And then when I'm home, I'm a family man, so I like to kick it with my family. I love spending time with my son. And, so when I'm around the house, I walk around the house in socks, slippers every now and then, but pretty much just socks. Jordan shirts, sweats, basketball shorts, so I don't see the sense of getting in this stuff just to, unds and something just to unds it. Everything I buy, I have a plan to wear it. Now, let me play devil's advocate. I got stuff from 2010, 2011 that I've never stepped in. My definition of DS is different. Deadstock to me means it has never been tried on, it's still factory laced. I think when you unlace a sneaker, whether you wear it or not, it's not factory laced, so that unds that sneaker. So the majority of my stuff is all DS, like still factory lace. Tissue, everything. The day I got it from Foot Locker, Champs, House of Hoops, Sports Stone, any place, Jimmy Jazz, wherever I got them from, they are in that same quality. So, I mean, I personally, and listen, if you collect sneakers just to collect sneakers, you know, people collect baseball cards and stuff like that, they never go and do anything with them, they just like them, then rock on. Me personally, I personally want to wear everything. With that being said, I want to take time and start talking about some of the, I don't want to say unpopular shoes, because I think if you like a shoe, then it's popular. But me stepping out of my comfort zone, I'm a big Jordan guy. I'm a big Foamposite guy. You know, just to give you a little bit of information about me, my favorite Jordan is the Jordan 16. I like the stealth foams, but I like all foams. I'm just a foam guy. But recently, you know, trying to get out of my comfort zone, I've been buying other items that some people may look past. And one of the newer brands that I've been buying is the Patrick Ewing. And I think Ewings are dope. So I'm going to take you through a couple. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm going to take you through a couple to be mindful that I got to still upload this video. And every day I'm going to hit you with new things. So, without further ado, Patrick Ewing. These are my black and white with the gum bottom Patrick Ewing. I'm a sucker for gum bottom. Anything gum bottom, I'll give a chance. I think the gum bottom makes everything look dope. Let me grab the other one for you so you can see them. You know. But I think Ewings, to me, they always seem like they were heavy. They're not. They're bulky looking, but so are foams. Once you put a Ewing on, they feel, it's probably the most comfortable shoe I wore in a long time. And I'm so serious when I say that. For as heavy and as bulky as they look, they are relatively light and they are so comfortable. Now, I am a 9.5 or a 10 in shoes. You know, I could usually go anywhere between a 9 and a 10, but for some reason, in Ewings, I go a 10. When I tried them on for the first time, the 9.5 fit, but it fit perfect. I feel like it didn't get my toe any wiggle room. I'm 34, I mean, my foot's not growing anymore. I get that, but I still like a little wiggle room. So I went with the 10. I think, yo, they're just so dope. They're so comfortable. And at this point, when I'm getting dressed, it's one thing when you're around the house, and then it's one thing when you're leaving your house. And when you leave the house, you know, I don't care what no one says. You don't want to go out your house. You don't want to be bummy. You know, if you don't have a haircut, usually you'll put on a hat. You know, different things like that. I don't get dressed for anyone, but I like to look a certain way. I like to be presentable, definitely when I'm with my family, when I run out the house. Now, I'll wear this if I'm just running out to walk the dogs or go grab some milk for my son from the store. You know, I'll throw on some sweats and a shirt and I'm gone. But on a day-to-day basis, I think Ewing, the bulkiness, like with the right jean or the right jogger or the right sweat, definitely if you wear sweats. I'm a big sweat guy. So I got a lot of jogger sweats and they just sit perfect. And the colors on them are, most of the ones I've seen had dope color. I'm trying to get the Rick Ross model. I'm in the process of getting that. I'll show you 2 more pairs of the ones I have already. So this is one of the black Ewing Orions. As you can see, still factory lace. I like this one a lot. This is a great fall shoe. Not just because of the gum bottom. And I'll get back into seasonal shoes in a second. But, I mean, this shoe right here, it's just dope. I love how they, on the outsole, they did the black with the hints of the gum right under it. It just makes it stylish. So I have the Orions in black. And woo-hoo, this one right here, all white, actually Ivy, Orion, Ewing, signature, key tag, still DS, factory lace. Gum bottom, like I said, I'm a sucker for gum bottoms. Yo, if you're a person who wants to wear a white shoe in the wintertime, if it has the gum bottom, the salt and stuff doesn't eat at the white. Like, I used to be a big Air Force One head. And I still am. I still love the Air Force One. That's going to be another video for another day. What's drawing me back into the Air Force and the LV8s and, different things like that. But this shoe right here, I think this shoe is just so dope. It's everything I want in a shoe that I know I'm going to wear in the winter or the fall. I like clean sneakers. I just think with the gum bottom not getting dirty, the bottom or the outsole is the only thing that really gets dirty on my sneakers. I don't wear them a lot. Like the bottom, but you take a rag to that and wipe it off, or it's the bottom, who really cares? But I mean, the quality of this shoe, they're always made with good quality. I like this plush feel on the inside. And the tongue, I like the fat tongue a lot. It's just comfortable. And I think anything with the gum bottom is just made for the fall or the winter. Definitely if you it's a mild day, you don't have a lot of snow on the ground, it's just an easy fix. So those would probably be my 3 top Ewings I have. I have 2 more pairs that still DS. I really doesn't feel like going in the closet and digging them out. But I think the Ewing is, and they're relatively expensive. Now, being a sneakerhead, a sneaker enthusiast, or someone who just buys sneakers, as my friend James would say, the Saturday weekend warriors. Everyone is always trying to increase their collection. Everyone wants to have a big collection. The easiest way to do that is, in my opinion, is be mindful of what you buy and what you're spending. If you work at McDonald's and you make $200 a check, please don't go spend your check on 1 pair of Jordans. Do not. Be mindful and go and look at a different brand that you may, for instance, like an Air Force One. You could go buy your crispy pair of whites, crispy pair of blacks, mids, lows, highs, for anywhere between $84 to $105, $110. You can usually find a decent pair of Hirachis, in Jimmy Jazz or Champs for $100. You could go always buy New Balances for under $80. If you're looking just to build your collection and build your collection fast, those would be some of the brands that I would tell you to. Phones, $230, $250. How many of those can you actually buy if you're not in a place of financial stability? And I'm not trying to dictate what you buy. I'm just going to say, give you hints and suggestions on how you can build your collection. The Jordan 1. The Jordan 1 is another shoe, and I'm going to do a whole video on it, but I'll touch on it briefly right now. The Jordan 1 is one of the most versatile shoes. You could dress it up. That shoe is a tank. You could wear it in rain. You could wear it in snow. You could wear it in the summer. You could wear it with jeans, cargos, joggers. That is one of the most versatile shoes, the Jordan 1. And you don't have to get Chicago 1s. You don't have to have shadow backboards. You don't have to have Royals. Those are all great shoes, and I have them in my collection. When I do my Jordan 1 video, I'll be showing you pretty much all my Jordan 1s. But it's a dope shoe that is inexpensive, and how do you not like the shoe that started it all? If you're a Jordan fan, you know, like I said, my favorite shoe isn't necessarily the most popular shoe, but it's still my favorite shoe. You know, I like the Jordan 16. That's by far my favorite. So, if you like the video, you like our conversation, please, if you have any questions or any comments, hit me. And one of the presents I got for Christmas, my smartwatch, I'll get all the emails and I'll respond to them, hopefully in a timely fashion. Until the next episode, thank y'all for tuning in. I definitely appreciate if you guys hit the subscribe button. If you have any suggestions on how I can make the channel better. So, one more thing before I go. This wall right here is just a blank wall. I'm in the process of converting the office that I have at my house half into a sneaker wall that I can display all my sneakers and have a little more appeal. Like I said, this was a spur of a moment. I was literally sitting on the couch and decided, hey, you know, I got something I wanted to say, and I just got up to go do it. But as the channel progresses, you'll see this room changed, and hopefully I'll be able to make this, for the most part, a sneaker room. So y'all be cool. Thank y'all for watching. If you're looking for a good quality sneaker that's not too expensive and super comfortable, please look at the Ewing. My next vid I'll be doing, I believe I'm going to be digging into Nike and the Air Force One, giving you guys a brief history, letting you guys see some of the Air Forces I have in my collection, when you see what Air Forces I'm looking forward to, what colors. So y'all stay up, stay blessed, be cool, peace.